The recruiting battle to keep the all-volunteer Army's ranks full may be in for an ambush. Two enemies threaten enlistments, the start of a demographic depression and the end of the economic recession. More potential recruits can now find work elsewhere due to the economic recovery. The number of delayed entry program recruits, those who sign up to report for active duty within 12 months, has declined.
About a year ago, the recruiters didn't even have to get out in the field. There were so many people waiting to get in, they just more or less processed them. If it should be down a little bit compared to last year, then of course you'll just have to go, be more active in the recruiting market.
The recruiting road runs down a demographic hill. The number of 17 to 19-year-old men, prime candidates for combat, will decline 20% by the mid-1990s. The trend means that the military may have to eventually attract at least 1 out of every 2 qualified and available young men, those men physically and mentally capable of serving.
Even if you have another recession, would become a pretty tough task. If you have a healthy economy, I would say that it's insurmountable.
We think that we can do it if we continue the same path that we're on, which means keep pay fair and competitive, have the American people support military service as an honorable profession, and treat the people as first-class citizens, give them good living and working conditions.
The Army is relying on cash incentives to improve retention and recruiting. Some infantry recruits receive up to $8,000 enlistment bonuses.
Let it hang. Grab this side, then you're going to pull.
Expanding the role of women to offset the declining number of men has apparently been ruled out by the Pentagon.
All right,
The proportion of women in the military is rising slowly due to job restrictions.
I think they can make the same contribution as men, depending on, there's a need for people, there's a need for leaders and managers, and I think they can fulfill that role.
Some analysts say the future of the volunteer concept partly depends on opening up more careers to women. Otherwise, a peacetime draft may be needed to fill the armed forces of the Reagan administration's buildup. The Defense Department counters that it has defied adverse trends over the last 3 years by recruiting more and better soldiers. Robert Riggs, Channel 8 News, Fort Benning, Georgia.